Yo, this your boy Jive Turkey live from the 2-1 mother fucking 5. What up? I said what up? What up? What's going on, y'all? Chilling. Playing some Battlefield 6 beta. I'm still having a grand old time. And it's one thing I want to talk about. My previous video, this is fun. I remember I used to post videos and people used to say stuff and I used to use that for topics, and this is pretty much the same thing right here. One guy named Nick X Core 74. He probably didn't even rhyme on purpose. But he said, Battlefield 6 is pretty much Call of Duty with vehicles. There, I said it. Incredible how some people are in denial of this sad truth. The map design is appalling and the gameplay is fast Twitch Call of Duty. How are some people not seeing this? And I see it, and I see it, and I see it, and I see it. I think Battlefield 4 was kind of fast Twitch. I just think gameplay just went that way in general, to be honest. Because Battlefield 6 and Battlefield 4, when I came over, I was coming from Call of Duty, and that's how I was playing. I was running around fast twitching and doing all that stuff. But it seems like they are truly catering to that type of play style now. I think the beta is to suck the Call of Duty people in. This is literally what I think. So I think they're gonna preview us with little maps and stuff like that. This is a big map right here. I'm doing the quote fingers. I think this is a big map so the Battlefield people can scratch their itch. But I think most people are from Call of Duty because they know Call of Duty are angry with their game. This is literally why I'm so excited right now, because Battlefield said, hey, let's not use any stupid gimmicks and just make a military shooter. And I made a tweet last night. I said it's not rocket science to just make a shooter without Beavis and Butthead in it. Like, that's all you had to do. That's all they had to do. Make a shooter without Beavis and Butthead in it. And watch people just go insane to play it. Because this was our release. We didn't want to go sign up for the military, but we did want to go to war when we got off work. Or got out of school. This is what we wanted to do. We didn't want to be Ninja Turtles with M4s. What were they thinking? We didn't want to be chicks with wingsuits flying around. Like, what was Battlefield 2042 thinking? And on top of that, the people from Battlefield 2042 would have saw this game and their gameplay and be like, hey, yeah, this is what I want. Let's play the beta. Let's give them a chance. Let's not pre-order, but let's play the beta. So they're already in because they want to scratch that Battlefield itch. And then the Call of Duty people, I don't want to be Beavis and Butthead. It's more people don't want to be Beavis and Butthead or shoot Beavis and Butthead than people that want to be Beavis and Butthead or shoot Beavis and Butthead. If that makes sense. So Call of Duty player base is just down bad. And how are we gonna suck them in? Pause. We make little maps, make the gaming, make the shooters fast paced, and Like, let them run and gun on this beta, on this beta, on this beta, on this beta, on this beta. The job, the plan is to make money. That's the main goal, is to make money and then to get the player base back. See, 2042, I'm sure they made money, but they're not making the regular money that they usually make. Like Call of Duty also, they're not making the money, but they signed contracts years before. Maybe not year, maybe at least a year in advance. Like, I know for a fact, I don't know what the next Call of Duty is gonna be, Black Ops 7 or whatever, but I know for a fact they have contracts. I don't know if they can break these contracts, but I know for a fact they have contracts that has the Transformers cartoon being in the game next year. So you can't even bank on Call of Duty's gonna wake up this year. They're gonna wake up. You can't even bank on that. Here's the thing. I played a lot of Warzone with my homies from work. Like, we just shoot the shit, have fun, play. You know, we get angry, we get competitive, but they're not really as competitive as I used to be. They're just, they're definitely getting better at the game, but they're just, you know, moderate, regular people that don't like cheaters and stuff. And then when Ricochet anti-cheat came out, they were ecstatic. Oh yeah, Ricochet, they got an anti-cheat. And I said to them, verbatim, I said to them, I've been playing Call of Duty forever. They don't care. They're just giving us smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. They don't care. They just saying this. They just putting the anti-cheat in just for show, basically. Quote, like I'm doing the quote fingers, just for show. They never learn. I've been playing this game forever. And then they realized when the game went on, people was cheating. It didn't matter. Ricochet was on. Ricochet will make up an excuse. We're letting them do this. We're trolling the cheaters. No, ban the cheaters. The cheaters. How about that? Don't troll them. Just ban them. Soon as it happens, ban them. No, we're letting them shoot 1,000 bullets and not kill someone. No. How about just ban them? How about that? So I'm surprised that a AAA company actually learned their lesson. Battlefield said, hey, sorry, we're not gonna make anything like 2042 anymore. We're not gonna make, like, 2042 is a big mistake. They obviously showed that. This is a breath of fresh air. Everybody, I just wanted to play a military shooter, military guns, military uniforms on a battlefield. Like, we don't have to go to war on a skateboard park map and, like, just put us on a battlefield. And the reason they have to do that is because of their greed. And I know you're thinking, what is he talking about? Their greed? What does that have to do with a skateboard park? Running out of ideas. Like, they make a game every year, and I don't think anyone really enjoyed that. I didn't like that they made a game every year. And the only reason sometimes we were excited for the game the next year is because the game we're playing the previous year is trash and we want to just move on from it. Like, imagine if this game didn't come out, how many people would be hyped for, and I'm not even lying when I say this. I don't even know what the next Call of Duty is gonna be. I just know Black Ops didn't come out 2 years in a row. Modern Warfare didn't come out 2 years in a row. So I'm just gonna say Modern Warfare 5 or whatever. I don't know. But I know people would have been hyped for that game if this game wasn't in beta and everybody excited. This game is literally putting up Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2 numbers. I remember at one point, Modern Warfare 2 had 1 million people online concurrent on PlayStation. And then the next year, I think Black Ops 2 came out. No, Modern Warfare 3 and then Black Ops 2 had 1 million people concurrent. And that's just on PlayStation. And let's not talk about Xbox because they had the actual contract. So you know people were playing that. You know it was 1 million on that. But this is just a video on COD fatigue. You know, black fatigue. This is just a video on COD fatigue. And remember, Tyrion Lannister is the jive turkey of Westeros. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.